Hey everybody, this is Shawn Powell. I've got a lot of things to cover right here. I'm going to do some really good training right from the get-go. I've got about 40 people or so that's in our private chat. These are $1,000, $2,000 members that have joined Exitus Elite under our team, or with me directly, or some of my downlines possible team as well. And so when I have questions or something like that, I really like to not just answer for them, but to give it to them. And sometimes it's good enough a question that I would ask it, when they ask me, I'll do a video for it. So I am going to cover Exitus Elite, y'all, but I've got some really good training. I think that's really going to help you out in just a second. As a matter of fact, some of the things we're going to be covering inside of this, some of the capture pages, y'all, often I show the exact same one over and over again. There are beautiful capture pages in the back office, so I thought maybe I'd let this one run in the background, let you see what this is. I'm doing some stuff a little bit different, repositioning where I'm at. That video right here, I sent $1,000 to the bank, and no sooner, I actually happened to catch that, no sooner than I did this, another 1,000 came in. So this is 2,000 I sent in that video right there, which was pretty cool because it happened live, But I think I'm going to have some videos going in the background or something a little bit more interesting for you to see than just my little fishy swimming on the Roku background, you know what I'm saying? All right, y'all, first of all, Shawn Powell, I did restaurants for 26 years here in North Carolina. I did from the time I was 17 years old to my early 40s. I'm 50 years old. I got free from a job May 7th of 2015. So I'm coming up on my 8th year of freedom from restaurants. And it's been a really big part of me and my son's life because my son is 15 years old. So more than half his life, literally, I've been home. And that really motivated me a lot back in the days to try to figure out how to do something different. I was stuck in a job. I ain't gonna say it was a dead end or anything. It was restaurants. I enjoyed it. It was just I didn't have a way out. And I was working too many hours, 60, 65 hours a week in a restaurant with no end in sight. And my little boy, he was only going to be small one time. And I was losing these field trips and, even family get-togethers, things like that. So that's really what got me started. I did really well in other businesses, but when I got in Exitus Elite, y'all, to me, it really felt like, and it taught me, doing the wrong businesses right are still the wrong businesses. And when I came into Exitus Elite, y'all, this is when the money really started rolling in. I've got over 500 videos for Exitus Elite. I've been with them since August 1st of 2016. So this has been my primary business for quite a while now. Out of the last 21 members that's come into the business, 17 of them came in at the $2,000 level, and 2 more of those came at the $1,000 level. So the chances of ratios like this in a business are slim to none. I've never seen any business have this kind of ratios. So it is definitely a life-changing income business. But it's not just for me that way. Out of the last the business is 9 years old. Out of the last 9 years, they still got a 90% ratio of people coming at the $1,000 or higher level, which I've got better. I got better than 20 to 1 now. But that's been about the average for me. It's a 20 to 1 ratio. People come in at the highest $1,000, $2,000 level. So it's pretty awesome to see a business like this. The reason it's like this, capture pages like this are absolutely beautiful. Paul Stevenson is all about quality. Support is Jacob, his son. He's the guy that's actually in charge of support. Y'all, I can tell you, I've left businesses where I was #1 in the world because support wasn't there. And to see the support that we have here, and Paul Stevenson is the best manager of any owner business I've ever seen for online business. I do well in other businesses. I've been part of Powell Elite Systems. That's exactly how I make all my pages, y'all. I'm going to show you some examples right here. This is one of my downline right here. This is Miss Jamie, who asked a question earlier, and that's what I'm going to be addressing in just a second. But this is one of our team sales pages, has Udemy built in. She can get 15% commissions for anybody that comes up and signs up through Udemy. It's free to sign up if she buys traffic from there or not. It's entirely up to her. I've been doing that for 8 years now, part of Udemy, putting it in all of my team sales pages and things of that nature, or my own sales pages. And it just makes sense to do something like that. And it's good residual income on the side. In November, I was #3, and I think I'd made $17,000 as an affiliate. And in December, I was #2, and I think I made a little over $1,200 in the process from just Udemy alone. So this is pretty good money just to be having a link sitting inside of your sales funnel. So I provide this as well for our team. Now, the reason why I made this team sales page, even though Exitus Elite has got beautiful capture pages, and Paul Stevens has got a great video that's 6 minutes long explaining the business, I felt like the only thing that was really lacking is giving these people someone to connect with. Now, if you don't know how you succeed in online business, first of all, pick a way to get out to people. Secondly, let these people connect with you. Tell them what you think about your business. Let them know that you believe in what your business is and what you're doing. Learn to let go. Sit down, mass record. You don't have to script anything. If you believe in something, y'all, you have to write everything down just to tell somebody that you love them. You know what I'm saying? It's the exact same kind of thing when it comes to online business. Learning to just let go, getting better, getting over your hangups is really what online business is about. Now, positioning yourself in a life-changing income business to make life-changing income, that has got a big part of it. None of y'all got an online business to make just $1 or $2, yet some of y'all, that's all you're looking for is that free and cheap business, right? When I got done playing with these $33 commissions and things like that, where I was getting 300 to 350 members a month in, I was spinning my wheels, to be perfectly honest, and come next month I had to do it again. So I was making about $4,000 a month. I had somebody else who was, not, in my opinion, not putting anybody down, wasn't as good a marketer as me, making $7,500 a month. And it taught me that I needed to grow and needed to mature. I needed to evolve to other businesses. I need to get away from these free and cheap businesses and start focusing where the real life-changing income's at, right? So when I got into Exitus Elite, y'all, I had already been part of Powell Elite Systems for a while. It was my backbone business to how to make all my team sales pages like I'm showing you right here and things of that nature. But I felt like that it wasn't going to be the actual cash cow, and it wasn't, right? I've been #1 at Powell Elite Systems throughout the years at times for sure, but it was never my primary business. What I use Powell Elite Systems for is to make all my capture pages, like the team sales pages. Here's a page I made for me and my team. What make Exitus Elite great? So that if they join our team, they could take this page, do a video or whatever. They could send this to somebody and just literally have a blueprint to go by to let these people do the exact same thing I'm doing. Y'all, I'm not bragging or anything, but I've always been #1, #2 in literally everything I've ever done. So why would I not want to give this to my downline? You understand what I'm saying? And I give everybody exact answers to what I'm doing in the first place, right? So again, I'm going to cover some of the training in just a little bit, so I hope you hang on to the end of this to hear the training. Here's my 3-generation bonus training incentive for people to join me over other leaders inside of Exitus Elite, be part of our team. And so that, because I do that, I give this to my downline so they can get into their downline, right? So if anybody comes in at any level in Exitus Elite, G100 to G2000, they're going to get these 29 videos. Some of this is real important stuff. Y'all up here get choked up talking about this stuff, because I'm entirely blind in my right eye. I had a hard time sitting down, mass recording, and letting go when I had these huge hang-ups, y'all. The problem with all marketers right here, they think they're going to get rich without anybody knowing who they are, hiding behind a sales funnel. Oh, look at me. I'm just going to make money and nobody's ever going to know who I am. Maybe 15 years ago that would have worked, but today it's not. People want to know who you are, who they're getting in business with, and unless you go down the road giving out $1,000, $2,000 to people you don't know, doesn't that make sense? Why would you expect your downline to do that? So learning to let go and telling people about a business you believe in. Secondly, y'all, I don't have to chase anybody. All I do is tell people what I think about a business that I believe in. I don't join a business if I don't believe in it. So if I'm applying action and I'm part of something for 6 months or a year or however long, y'all, you don't think I can tell them the big picture, what makes it great? So that's why I made that earlier. Not only did I talk about what made Exitus Elite great and how awesome the owner is and how awesome support is, I also talk about our team bonuses that we give, all the gifts and bonuses that are actually implemented for you to help succeed by copying exactly what I'm doing. And yes, a good deal of the time, I'm #1 in Exitus Elite. You know what I'm saying? So why would you not want to have the exact same tools that I'm providing? So here's 29 videos. I've got more. I need to be adding to this. I just ain't taking the time to do it yet. There will be more. Here's a part right here just on Exitus Elite. When did Exitus Elite start? Why do Exitus Elite? Is Exitus Elite a scam? Who is Paul Stevenson? My own personal, Exitus Elite story, success, and income proofs. I showed $40,000 months in this business. Paying my house off in the first 30 days with this business is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? So this is the type of things I want y'all to understand what's capable of doing. Now, new bonus team material. I'll be adding more of these. New, what makes Exitus Elite great? That's one of the pages I just showed. New, how to pay in Exitus Elite. again, for you and your downline to use. Generation 2, Generation 3, y'all, is actually the big videos where they're like, some of them are up to an hour long, talking about how I make $8,600 in 2 weeks leveraging and proof of income, sitting there right here, right? Now, so Exitus Elite is a one-up system. We got levels from 100 to the 2,000. Most of the people come in at 1,000 or higher. I've already talked about that, right? I give a lot of incentive. I put your first member in for you. It's going to get you qualified. So every person, every commission that you make will be yours if you come at the 1,000 or the $2,000 level in the business with me. Now, if you have to come out low, that's fine. Out of the last 21, 2 of them did. I had one come at the 100 and one come at the 250 level. And that's fine, y'all. If you ever want to upgrade, all you got to do is pay the difference. So please don't let that keep you from coming in. But understand that the ratios are so high in this business that what's going to shoot you in the foot potentially is going to be the fact that, let's say if you come in at the $100 level, your downline is very more likely that they're going to go beyond you. And they're going, let's say if they come at the $2,000 level, the most you can make is $100. The other $1,900 is going to be an override, and that's something that you don't want to see. You understand, especially out of my numbers, 17 out of 21. If I wasn't G2000, I had 17 out of 21 to come in at the $2,000 level, and I was only G1000. That's business suicide. I would be losing $1,000, $17,000 right there that I would have lost just because I wasn't positioned to make that life-changing income. That's what I'm telling you, the importance. Now, some of the gifts that Paul Stevenson actually does. He just sent me a message. Matter of fact, the owner, he's a great owner. Number one thing he just does for us, y'all, is let's say if you come at G1000, then you want to upgrade to G2000. I would suggest jumping the biggest you can. But if you wanted to, all you got to do is pay the difference between the admin fee, so one-time fee, and then the actual pay the difference between the package. So that, in other words, if you're G1000 and it was $299 admin fee, well, to be a G2000, it pay $100, it'd be $399. So actually the ratio is less than 1/5 of what one commission would be. That's all the money Exitus Elite makes. So it's not every sale, it's just one time. And come next year, you ain't got to worry about it. So Paul has got this set up the best he absolutely can. Secondly, if you're G1000 and you want to upgrade to G2000, you just pay the difference to 1,000. Once your sponsor has been paid, they're going to log in the back office, say, yes, I got paid, and you're unlocked. And then you're good to go, y'all. It is that simple. Paul does a great job. He's always accessible to us. He's in Florida right now, which is 1:30 in the evening. He is right now below me as far as, down the States. I'm in North Carolina. So we're on the same time zone. I sent him a message a few minutes ago. He's already got back with me. So he is always accessible to us. And man, he's old school, so he loves to pick a phone up. He'll probably call you just as quick as send a text, just to let you know. But that's how he is, y'all. It's good to have that kind of honor. Support, y'all. It's like I said, I've been number 1, number 2 in the world in everything I've done. Number 1 in Press One Cash. Number 1 in Mobile Biz Op. Was 2 of them off the top of my head. And as good as these businesses were, they wound up having some issues with support. And y'all, it's a shame to have to leave a business because support isn't there for you. And that's what happened. They might be there for me, but if they're not going to be for my downline, I got to go. You know what I'm saying? I can't be part of this business. And every time I've ever reached out to Jacob or Paul Steven, now here's the thing. I do believe in, what do you call it, up in rank, commands, whatever you're going to call it, old military mentality, go up from it. You understand what I'm saying? So in other words, there's a problem in my restaurant. Don't call the owner. Let me take care of it. If it's a big enough issue, I'll contact the owner. You understand what I'm saying? So when I have any issues, I do the same thing with Jacob. I reach out to Jacob. Jacob takes care of the issue, whatever it is, or he'll tell me what the problem is. Maybe I was wrong, or a lot of times one of my downline did something crazy or something. He'll let me know what's going on. If it's something that's so important that it needs to be reached right then, and Jacob is in the UK, there's a 5 hours difference. I can't reach out to Paul. I just prefer not to. You know what I'm saying? I will if I have to, if it's something that needs to be known, but most of the time I'll go through Jacob. Because he takes care of it. He does a great job, y'all. I can tell you it's what a business is supposed to be. All right, so I showed you the page right here. We've cracked the code to $1,000 commissions. Putting in information right here, y'all. What it's going to do is take you to a 6-minute video. Now, in my own personal opinion, now this is Miss Jamie's right here. I felt like the company was missing someone to connect with. So here I was, y'all. I took the 6-minute video and put it in here. But the first minute and a half, let me show you this real quick.
Hey everybody, my name is Shawn Powell. I just wanted to show you this is...
Okay, I'm giving these people someone to connect with. This is a $1,000 commission that came in, right? Well, right there after, while I was editing the video, I made another $1,000 commissions right here, y'all. So I felt like it was a really good time to show these people that, you know, the credibility, what this business can do. Now, I made this video before the G2000 really started taking off. So your video, if you actually come into it, this is a little bit different. So if you get the same team sales page I did, because I put your first member in for you, I had to make another video. So I edited out mine. And because of that, I had 2,000 commissions. Your videos are actually better than mine in the sense of that. So you're going to actually have better videos showing more commissions than even what mine does. 2022 update, yearly membership fee is gone. One-time admin fee only is sitting right here. So this is hers. So the whole point was I wanted to get about a minute and a half to let these people know that this is real. Someone that believes in this business. Someone's got over 500 videos for this company that's been #1 and stays consistently #1. Matter of fact, I think I was showing up here a few minutes ago where I was #1 on the leaderboard for the G2000 and for another level. I forget which one it was, but it was showing earlier. The point is, someone with credibility that believes in the business is giving these people someone to connect with, and then Exitus Elite shows this stuff at the end. So it's got a 6-minute video. So all in all, I put about a minute and a half at the beginning. Again, I want these people to connect with somebody. I got a long presentation, webinars, 40-some minutes. I break this down really well. Matter of fact, I give these people someone to connect with.
No one cares more about their members in any business than Paul Stevenson does.
Okay, you just heard that. No one cares more about the business than Paul Stevenson does. Again, these are the things I was pointing out inside the presentation, things I felt like they should know. I wanted them to connect with me because it's such a big point. Is if you only really make money, y'all, in online business, the whole point is, well, these people join people. Understand that. So getting seen, getting heard, learning to let go, get over your hang-ups, and finding something you believe in, and going at the highest level, and just getting out and getting seen and getting heard is the answer. And I don't care who says what their way of getting out to people is. I've been at the top. I've got people that pay $15,000 a month on paid advertising, and I beat them with nothing more than just sitting down, mash record, and letting go. So I know what I'm talking about, y'all. To be honest, y'all, this 40-foot yacht right here, I was actually stayed there over the weekend. If you're friends with me on Facebook, you'll see I posted a lot of images over the weekend while I was up there. I went by myself, cleaned the boat up. This is still February, the latter part of February. It was 50-degree days. It wasn't really pretty or anything, but I wanted to go check on the boat, make sure everything was good. This Jaguar right here is a really nice little sports car. Exitus Elite paid for both of these. This is me and my son right here out and about. I talk later about freedom, what it's meant to me and my son, being home for more than half his life. This is me and my girlfriend right here. This is our little boat that we got, another boat. So I was showing them I was in the boats and stuff like that, y'all. This is at the lake house. And as a matter of fact, tomorrow we're going to the lake house. I might do some videos while we're over there as well. Again, I want to get these people someone to connect with, but the rest of this video, y'all, is literally talking about Exitus Elite, what makes it great, all these different levels, how the system itself works. Like right here, I show how the system works, all the levels that it comes through. And I want people to understand how much a $1,000 commission is, or a $2,000 commission. You understand, don't even make the $1,000 bill anymore. It's not even, don't even create it. And here, y'all, we're making commissions like $2,000 at a time. That's ridiculous income. You understand what I'm saying? So I wanted people to understand how much this was. So I took a little bit of time and really put this in here, y'all. I go as far as to show, when I came in this business, $40,000 a month, $30,000 right here. The most I'd ever made in a month was $15,000 before, I'm sorry, not in a month, but most money I ever had sitting in the bank was $15,000. I came into Exitus Elite August the 1st, y'all. August 17th, I got over $50,000 sitting in the bank, and I had already paid cash for a $3,000 driveway and my little sports car already. So this is the type of income. And the G2000 didn't even exist at this time. So I'm just showing y'all. I'm a huge fan of what Exitus Elite is, and I talk about what freedom has meant to me as well in the process. That's why I show this image right here, and for my little boy as well. Third video, y'all, talking about this is a 6-year top producer. I'm actually need to update it to 2023. It's 7 years now. I just talk about what it's meant to be, for me and my son, and what that changes in Exitus Elite coming. All right, y'all. This ain't even my page. So every link up here goes to Miss Jamie. And let me show you this. Christian Chris that came in recently. He's from Romania, y'all. People all over the world. I got Alpha. He's from India. I got first year. I got more people out of the United States than I did from the United States. So please don't think this is just a United States thing. It's not. A lot of people from the UK absolutely love one-up systems. So this is a really a viable business with a great owner to be part of. But again, you don't see this. This is one of the banners I personally made myself. This is one of the capture pages, some of the video from it. I wanted to show the quality, so I took it and put it in here myself to try to mimic some of the beauty that's actually inside of Exitus Elite and all the the pages they've actually provided for us as well. Now, Exitus Elite, we're going to cover some real quick right here. I showed my 3-generation bonus training, a little bit of it. There's over 50 videos on this one. Shawn Powell's Mega Swipe File, y'all. I'm going to cover this real quick. A lot of headlines, a lot of ad bodies. Look at this. Craigslist scripts, Facebook scripts, not just for me, but other 6- and 7-figure earners I've got on my friends list. Facebook notes, algorithms for 2022, 2023. I give examples of when things changed for me. The first time I ever made 30 leads, and I was going crazy over myself, right, was when I got mad with Facebook and I started writing things that meant something and used an image like this. Observe the masses and do the opposite. Then I start showing examples of how to brand yourself every step of the way. And yes, I'm entirely blind in my right eye, yet here I am, still getting over my hangups. I wanted my freedom for me and my son more than I cared what anybody thought. And some of y'all, your hangups, a lot of y'all, is what's keeping you from making it. And this is the things I address. This is my own income proofs. I post things like this on my timeline. I turn around and put it here. You're more than welcome to have it. If it's here, if it's in a video, if it's on my timeline on Facebook, if it's from me and you're part of our team, you can have it, is what I'm trying to tell you. So, and I put a bunch of these in here, y'all. This is me showing $1,000 commissions. I can just scroll. If you're watching any of my videos, a lot of times I'll do that, y'all. I'm going to tell you something else, too. I won't plan on doing this. Y'all, let me show you this. This is $600. My girlfriend talked to me earlier. She's got a boat, got a couple things, and her, the taxes wound up being, it was a little bit of money, right? So when she got done talking to me, what did I do? I sent her $600 to help cover some of this. I love you. I hope this helps. Just to let her know that I love her, and that's just awesome, y'all. Now, this is what online business can do for you. That extra income and things of that nature, y'all. That's really, it can make life-changing income for a lot of people. But what you can do with it is pretty awesome as well. 31,000 in 13 days, 40,000 in 30 days right here. And I think you get the idea, y'all. This is 6,000 in just, I think, 2 days or something like that. Now, what did Miss Jamie talk about, y'all? That I thought was a big thing. All right. I take some vacations. In the month of January, in November, December and January, I took off a decent amount to spend time with my son when he was out of school. I do that, periodically during the year. My girlfriend's house, we remodeled it. It was a big project, $40,000 worth of remodeling, and we did a lot of the work ourselves. I remodeled this room. So it was such in me that when I came home, I had to work on my own house, right? So I remodeled this room. My son's room just got remodeled. The living room, the bathroom. I've still got 2 more rooms I plan on doing downstairs. I got a big old 2-story house, right? And but the whole point was, I took that time off to do these things. I never really cared to be rich, y'all. To be honest, what I wanted was freedom. I wanted to quit working 65 hours a week, watching my son not be able to stay in his own house for literally half the week and missing all his field trips and all these things as a kid that I wanted to be a big part of. I was a single full-time dad, right? So for me, being there for my girlfriend, being there for financially or whatever, the best I can. She's there for me. She's cooked for us. Every time she comes, she does something, chicken pastry for my girlfriend, for my son. Things like that. She went to bought all sorts of candy for him because she knew he liked it from the Dollar General down the road. She's always there to help us and stuff like that, y'all. So always I'm going to try to be there for her the same way. That's why that 600 was sent a few minutes ago as well. But because I take time off, y'all, and you'll see when I'm making videos and I'm not, I made about $6,000 in about a week and a half recently, right? But here's the thing. I had taken a long vacation off. My downline had reached out to me, Jamie, and she's like, hey, it's pretty good money, in a short period of time. I don't want her to think that she can just go out there and do in a week and a half worth of a few videos, that's going to happen for her, right? I wanted her to understand that when I started, these in other words, if you do 50% of the work, you're not going to get paid 50%. That's just not how it's going to work. I made 31 videos before I made my very first commission ever with YouTube, right? And most of y'all wouldn't do that. I could have done 50, wouldn't have bothered me. The point was, I was getting comfortable at doing a way of getting out to people, letting go, and learning to evolve. I allowed myself the time to evolve to become who I needed to be. Then I studied people. I had a guy named Steve Dordell. I had a guy named Mark Crosby. I had a guy named Chuck Boley who passed away. Chuck was #1 in the business, the first business. I finally beat him. It was June 13th. It was my dad's birthday. I went to #1. I never went back down ever again. But he was an awesome guy to chase and to follow and to listen to in webinars and stuff like that. So, and then I even got to the point where if you find somebody else that's doing something, it ain't got to be in the same business you're doing. Just learn from them. Take something that Mark did good, or Steve did good, or Chuck Boley did good, and then ask and implement it. And then I told her, I said, look, you can have a bad sponsor. Of course, I did a couple of businesses where I didn't have a good sponsor. He wasn't even there for me, right? But here's the thing. I still joined them, right? They did something right. What did he do right? If nothing else, you can learn because of, apparently, this guy did something right. I joined him right from the get-go. What did he do that was so professionalized that I wanted to join him? I would take notes on that. Whatever he didn't do good, I would think, hey, you know what? He's not really good at this. I understand how important it is. You can learn from that as well. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Something else he was really good. Man, I could ask him for a link. I mean, it was here to the point. It was less than 5 seconds. My gosh, man, that was incredible. So what did it teach me to do, y'all? But even a sponsor that wasn't really good, in my opinion, I'm never going to say their names, it taught me to be organized. My phone, I've got WordPad with all of my links up there. My computer right now, let me show you real quick. I won't even plan on doing this. Look at this. Link, 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 link. I mean, all these links are here. Where did all I get this from? It's because of a guy that wasn't a good sponsor, didn't teach me to do this, but I noticed what he was good at. You understand what I'm saying? So, I'm telling you right now, just like I told Jamie earlier, many a times where the first week I did videos, let's say if I've taken off the summer, I do that at times, y'all. Take the whole summer off to go spend time with my girlfriend. I'm going to the lake house tomorrow, matter of fact. So sometime I might go there for however long, right? My son, whatever we're doing, y'all, I'll just take a month off, if not longer. When I come back, I have to start just about like anybody else, y'all. So the first week, I'm putting out videos, okay? Second week, I'm putting out videos. Sometimes, y'all, I'm putting them out every other day, every couple of days, to be honest, on average, right? Sometimes, y'all, I can go 3 weeks without making any sales because I've let all the momentum stop, right? It's my own fault, right? But the fourth week, y'all, I can make $8,000, $10,000, $12,000. But here's the thing, what you don't understand. It wouldn't have mattered how long it took. I would have continued doing so. Secondly, on top of that, it's that creating that momentum. Would I have made that money if I hadn't gone those 3 weeks prior? If I would have stopped, it never would have happened. It's building that credibility and getting that momentum, y'all. And once that first sale comes in, pop, use that momentum to create more momentum. Every leader I know does that, period. Now, this is the exact same thing I was telling Miss Jamie earlier. And I want y'all to understand this. So I don't want her to have this falsified, I took a good deal of December off in January, right? It's only February now. I started getting some videos going, but in the last week and a half, 2 weeks, I made some pretty good money. I didn't want her to think that she can from day one start and make this much money. So not trying to shoot her down, letting her know, but I want her at the same time be realistically understand. Our private chat, y'all, I've got a private chat with the 40 members in it, right? I want you to understand this. I probably put less effort in my videos than a good deal of them. I've got Matthew, he made 19 videos last month. I got Michael constantly. I got Victor. I don't know if there's a day go by that Victor don't make videos on Facebook and other social media platforms. The point is, I can help them because I found my way. And Victor he's got videos where he talks about me stuff, and I appreciate it. But he's not going to be a mirror image of me. What he's going to do is he's going to listen to what I've learned because I've applied action and I've learned to make it work for me my way, right? But his way is going to be a little bit different. He's going to, maybe it might be TikTok or it might be this, or whatever it is, but he's going to learn to make it work for him his way by having the right mindset and getting comfortable, getting seen and heard. And listen, and that's exactly what I told Jamie. You're going to have to get out there and put the work in even when the money ain't there. It ain't going to matter. It's going to make you feel better about yourself. You're going to evolve. You're going to know you're on the path. You're moving, y'all. You're doing something. It may not look financially yet, but it is. And you don't think that ain't where I was, y'all? The best part was not getting free from a job. I mean, that was a big part of my, the things happened in my life, right? It wasn't that part. It was knowing it was happening. Even when the money wasn't there yet, y'all. I felt like something was changing. I went to work. I was bouncing off the walls. I only had 1 hour of sleep trying to figure out all my business. I made over 130 videos, y'all, in a month and a half. I think it might have been 140 something. It was a bunch of videos, right? With nothing on a $4 stand, sitting at this kitchen table, sitting over there. Anybody knows me back in those days, like Matt and stuff, remember seeing me doing that, y'all? That's where it all started. I wanted my freedom, and I understood I'd have to put the work in and figure it out. And a lot of y'all, you're stopping yourself, and that's where it's at. Secondly, be in a business that's life-changing income. That's got to take place, y'all. All right, I was planning on going all in depth. This video took longer than I anticipated, just like always. So let me talk about a couple of things. What makes Exitus Elite great, y'all? One-up system, best owner I've ever seen. Whatever level you come in, if you want to upgrade, you just paid a different, y'all. That's pretty awesome. We have a webinars coming up really soon. That's going to be really good. Our back office support, all the lead information, everything. I can go always back to my very first lead. Tell you, I got their email, their name, probably their phone number. If they become a member, if they didn't, are they still a member? Did they upgrade? Things of that nature. When they upgraded, do they have downline? I've got all the information in the back as good as any system does. Paul sends out autoresponder emails out. He updates these on a regular basis, trying to work on this stuff. The best owner, best support, y'all. So I'm paraphrasing big time, y'all. There's a lot more things I could cover, but awesome quality system. Number one, I add this to your actually, for not only do I put the first member in for you, I'm actually giving you our team sales page that I've created. I host that, put that together myself. I am the one, if you come in at the $1,000, $2,000 level, I'm putting this together for you. This is Christian Chris. This is actually his Udemy that goes there, so he can make commissions. These are his links right here. These are the videos I showed you earlier. Pretty much it's identical to the exact same page I've got. There's no difference other than I put your first member in for you. So don't think there's a big difference. A lot of y'all don't want that, so why would I put it there? You understand what I'm saying? But this is a commission. I showed examples. This was only $1,200. I actually made more than that, but this is, I think, December. I forgot. It might have been December. I wanted to make it about $1,200, $1,300. So I'm showing the examples of that. Our 3-generation bonus training, y'all. The 5-minute increments is showing up here at the very top. I'm adding more to that. Our private team chat, y'all. A lot of times I put audio in it. Going down the road, and I just do a 1-minute, 2-minute, 3-minute training, up there. But this is Matt, Michael. This is Brandy Lynn. Jamie's in there. Matthew, Quincy, Victor. Victor has made $18,000 off a $25 business in the last few months. These guys know what they're doing. I've got people that's been in here since Amway days. It's not just me and you. It's what I'm trying to tell y'all. You got some really good talented people in here. Just be part of this, y'all. Mega swipe file. I showed you a little bit of that earlier. What makes Exitus Elite great? And I've even got more pages that ain't even on this one right now. Why Exitus Elite 2022, 2023? Because this changes lives. This was an alpha, came in right here from India, $2,000 commissions. Y'all join now and be part of our winning team. We have a cozy spot just waiting for you. I'll even save you a seat, y'all. This is what it's all about. Anything I provide for myself, I'm giving to my team. And that's exactly what I do. And moving forward, I'll continue to do this very thing. All right, y'all. Some good training, some good information. I try to make this quickly. I can't help but tell y'all, my videos have a tendency to run long. I'm sorry, y'all. That's just how I am. I'm very elaborate and detailed. I love to figure stuff out. It's probably my biggest gift that God gave me, was giving me the ability to figure, to learn things and figure stuff out. I got free from a job in 6 months with nothing but a Facebook account and an old S3 phone and a $4 stand for doing videos, nothing else. So, I've evolved to where I'm at now from applying a lot of the action, so I've got a lot of answers, and we would love to have you part of the team. Now, if you're ready to join Exitus Elite, go ahead and look down below, y'all. You're going to see a couple of links. Go ahead and go through the links themselves. You can contact me. My phone number is down below. Tell me you're ready to do this business. I'll put your first member in for you. G1000, G2000. We'll get you qualified. Christian Chris would be tickled to death to see you because he's our last member that came in, so we're going to get Christian qualified if you come in today at the G2000 level or whenever you're ready, and we're going to put you part of our private chat, our official Facebook group that has Paul Stevenson and Jacob, his son, support in it. You have access to it. I am not the only one making money, y'all. You're going to see a lot of people making $2,000 commissions. This is awesome. For a 9-year-old business, 9 years later, still showing people it's making really good income. It's just awesome, y'all. So that being said, y'all, lots of training. I do this averagely in my videos. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. That's a no-brainer. And I look forward to seeing you in our next video. I look forward to seeing you part of the team. Appreciate it.